Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Maya, and Happy New Year, you guys. 2025 is going to be a great year if you decide so. I've decided it's going to be a great year, and I want you guys to be really clear with yourself before I get into today's video, because we're getting there. I want you guys to be very clear about what you are wanting. Not just that, though. What type of man do you want to be by the end of 2025? For that man can exist here and now within you when you activate the very trail of how he got to where he needs to be. And that's really the basis upon all of these videos, you guys, is how can you become the best version of yourself? And what do you need to put down in order for you to really attract and become and magnetize experiences into your life that are just a reflection of the work you've put into yourself? And if that's not a great way to start today's video, I don't know what is. But getting back on track, I do want to go over some habits with you guys that you guys can implement into your routine, not only to, be her dream man and attract women in your life, because I do believe relationships are such a beautiful part of being a human, is like actually having solid connections and community around you. And if you don't want a relationship, that's okay. But how about the relationship with yourself? How can you be the best man for yourself this year if you're not really even looking for a relationship? But if you are, you clicked on this video for a reason, and I'm so excited to go over with you guys habits that will truthfully allow you to gain respect from yourself as well as other people, but also magnetize yourself to new opportunities and taking care of yourself. And regardless if the woman is in your life or not right now, taking care of yourself is the number one place I want to start. Why is this? Taking care of yourself is such an important act that you can offer yourself. Now, what do I mean? I'm sure the first things that come to your guys' mind is, okay, going to the gym, eating healthy, but how are you taking care of your internal home? How are you cleansing it? How are you cleaning it? How much clutter is still inside from the past, or even just anxiety for the future? And I think doing those internal cleans can look something like setting intentions every single day. Intentions of what type of day you want to have. And what traits are you wanting to bring online to go out into this video game of this society? And who are you going to be? And I think this is a really great way to be clear on who you are. If we don't know who we are and we're walking around the world, those are the types of people that get easily triggered by other people's opinions or judgments or criticism. They don't have that clear self-identity, so everything triggers them. So taking care of yourself, of course, yes, it means physically. There is zero excuses in our society today why the men of our world should not be working out. Every man should have a workout routine, a workout regimen. And that's not just going to the gym, you guys. It could look like biking. It could look like walking, hiking, rock climbing, boxing. The list can go on. What's stopping you? If you don't have any physical activity in your routine, you are really discounting your very own potential that is within you. And I think that's a very attractive trait for us women, is a man who's determined. And maybe you're determined to reach some goals, or, body goals, health goals, finance goals, success goals, whatever. That's what needs to be online. But how does that get online first? Is by being kind of pissed off with where you're at now. Maybe you've put things aside on the back burner for far too long. Today is the day we are going to reignite your very own goals. Your goals, not your dreams. Your dreams are going to become the goals that you set in place when you speak. And when you are committed to your word, everything you want can be. And yes, this title does have something to do with women. And I want to be very clear that I hear you guys, okay? Dating in today's society is not the greatest, but we have to change our belief systems. A man with a strong belief system. What types of beliefs does he believe about this world, about women, about men, about his community, about himself? Because if anyone has an autoplay of really feeding yourself bullshit, if you really feeding yourself belief systems that are not serving you, then you're the very one putting yourself and holding yourself in that paradigm. So I'm kind of moving on now, but just to be clear, number one is a man who takes care of himself, because if you can't take care of yourself, because if you can't learn how to take care of yourself, how are you going to take care of a woman in a way that is actually of honor? We don't have honor in today's society anymore. And you better build up that honor by honoring yourself, honoring the journey you're on, honoring your past, honoring the people on the street. Even if they trigger you, what are they teaching you? This is all acts of taking care of yourself in the long term. But like I said, moving on to number two, belief systems. How are your belief systems? We tend to blame a lot, you guys, and play victim and, hold grudges and replay these beliefs that we don't even want. We don't even want in our reality. So for you guys to really understand, the beliefs you hold are really creating the outside version of what you're seeing on a day-to-day basis. So be real with yourself. What do you believe about yourself? What do you believe about women? What do you believe about your success, your dreams, your goals? Whatever, your mindset, your mentality, your determination. Are you your very own hater? We get so mad when people, hate on us or judge us, but we do that to ourselves more than anyone else. And there's no consequences for it. And the very consequence of being your own hater is you don't get to create anything in your life that's good, that's meaningful, that's purposeful. Because usually it's a pattern of unworthiness. Do you believe you're unworthy? And is your unworthiness actually playing out for far too long, giving you just reflections of that belief? If you want to become the man of her dreams, if you want to become any respectable man, you have to get clear on your belief systems. A strong man knows this. A strong man is determined to create. A strong man does not allow his own mind to take the course of his life. So starting today off with your belief systems, I think, is a great way to actually become, the highest version of yourself, the highest version of the man that any good quality woman would want. If you're not being a quality man to yourself, if you're not taking care of yourself, if you're being lazy, undetermined, unmotivated, mean to yourself, all of these things, that's just going to play out in a relationship. And yeah, maybe not in the short term, but in the long term, true colors show. So what's your colors? Are you keeping this gray cloud over your head because it actually makes you feel like someone? That someone is just an illusion of the pain that you're still harboring within. So you break that mold and you do things every single day with purpose, with meaning. Do the things that you do have meaning? And this is where I'm going, you guys. Number three, a man with meaning, a man with purpose, a man who will not back down. And this is going back to the protector, the provider, the leader. You need to lead your life if you want to lead any woman to promising lands. You need to learn the tools. You need to have the tools in your toolkit of emotional regulation, being able to observe yourself, your thoughts, your actions, your behaviors, your personality even, the way you dress yourself, the way you take care of yourself, your hygiene. Can you even look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, I love you? Can you give yourself a hug? And I know that may seem feminine to you, but this is something that's building self-love. And self-love is attractive. Self-love is sexy. A man who is confident in his own skin. And usually the most confident people, you guys, they weren't born confident. They could be in your position right now, having nothing to their name, having goals in their head, but not knowing how to create them. But doing it anyways. We cut ourselves off from our very own dreams, our very own life that we could be living, but we aren't because of, like I said previously, our belief systems are not allowing it. So you take care of yourself. You change your belief systems. You have meaning and purpose in your life behind you, moving you, fueling you to that promising land that you will offer yourself, but also a woman in your life. And that is how you become the man of her dreams. You staying committed to your word, to yourself first, so you can then offer that to her. I hope today's video, you guys, inspired you, motivated you. I am really looking forward to 2025 and all the growth that not only me, but you are going to allow yourself this year. And you can come back maybe next year to this video and you can listen again and you can see how much effort you've put into yourself by understanding the simple principles of how to become the best version. And these 3 things I stated are a great recipe to transform yourself, to motivate you, and to stay disciplined to whatever it is you're wanting to create. And to be the man of her dreams is being the man that honors his own dreams first. And before I end today's video, I do want to mention that I offer one-on-one coaching. So if you guys are ready to transform your life, transform your belief system, stay disciplined, and really allow yourself to open to the opportunities of this world, my email will be linked down below, and I would love to hear from you guys. If you guys liked today's video, give it a like, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.